Ah, this actually isn't too bad. Because we can go 1, 2, 3. 4, we have a single blue, which is all we need for the time being. Let's keep this one. See if we can go the aggro route here. The only awkward part, right, is that we won't be able to fire off the engine and play Liberator, but maybe we can wait and go for a pretty strong alpha strike. And I think we wait here. I think getting in for 1 isn't really useful to us. Hot shot mechanic. A little awkward. Alright, we can get past that. I think we still go for the Liberator. I think we still go for the Liberator here. Let them attack if they want. Because they may just think we're going for the... Yeah, that's fine. We'll take 4 here. No point in blocking. And then we can make this attack plus play a frontliner. Right? Denick. Of note, they missed their land. There we go. There we go. Alright, alright. So, activate here. Play this. Play this to pump that. Wait, why did this... Oh, it's mana value, so I guess I could have waited here. We're just going to attack. We're not too worried about Denick when we can drop Urza next turn. Especially if our opponent's missing on lands. Alright. Okay, we'll chump here so they don't get a card. Think that's worth it. I think the chump so they don't get a card is more than worth it. The only problem we're going to have here is if they're leaving up Make Disappear. Oh, we can do it all? Trigger. Okay. Pump here. And then swing for the fences. Trigger. And trigger. It's pretty strong. We're 1 mana away to being able to copy like our Surge Engine or a Mechanic. 4, 8. Yeah. Shore up. Okay. So they have good blocks all the way around. So frontliner down. They can't block. Everyone forgets the Surge Engine is unblockable. I think we were still correct to spread out the damage. Okay. They're still not dead. Frontliner down. They go down to 6, then go back up to 10. That goes down. We have Mishra's Foundry next turn if we need to. I think it just depends. I think it depends what we draw. Yep. You guys, you get it this time. I was not expecting the shore up, but I guess with enchantments, you have to kind of assume they're going to. King Life, go back up to 14. So, do we just attack with, like, unblockable stuff? I think so. I think we play around the shore up this time. And just swing like this. If they got the bounce, they have the bounce. We can copy with Urza if we want. Looks like they do. So show you... Alright, so do we just copy Surge Engine then? Seems reasonable. It's cool because we don't really know what we're going up against. So we'll just double block here if they do swing in with the Denick. Okay. We could still block. We're going to because this could get pretty big. Okay. Vigilant. Fair. They have the pump. the thing is, we're going to use it. We can always make another surge engine. Super cool. Super cool. So they're back up to 20. This is pretty legit. Pretty legit from the opponent. I like it. I like it. Another surge engine. Does not do much for us. All right. Swing again. Go with the unblockables. Take another chunk of life. I guess we just make another surge engine. Oh, we could draw too. Some reason I thought they were gonna get pumped off that. I don't know why I thought they weren't, or they did. Yep. Maybe we should have just drawn here. Let's see here. They go back up to 16. Can we kill them? We have to draw a land to pump this one and then pump it again. But we can also activate here, pump 3, then activate here. I think we can kill them. Ah, they have another shore up. Gosh darn it. Alright, I guess we're dead then. It's legit. That is legit. I thought we had a chance. Thought we had a chance. Disruptor helps. Disruptor means we're not just straight dead to the crackback. The shore up is annoying. I will say that. And there's no way... if we had one more mana, we could play it. No, because of the ward. So, swing with everything. That doesn't work. We'll have to leave this guy back now to block. So, let's just... draw a bunch of cards. I don't want to take any more damage. So, let's... I want to make another... I definitely want to play this to have another flyer. And we could do it at instant speed to tap. Maybe we just do that to tap Denick. So let's just go here. Go to combat. And then attack with the 2 unblockables. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to end up doing. So if we could pay the 2, might as well just... oh yeah, we could play this at instant speed as well. So we're good. And maybe I'm being too protective. Shore up is just a +1/+1, right? And hexproof. Well, the problem is that doesn't let us play things at instant speed, right? So we're going to have to take 1 here. And then tap. Tap. Play Disruptor. This is close. This is really close. We can't do this at instant speed. Pay this. Tap Denick. Yes. So now if they... oh, the word is 1. Oops. Oops. Can we undo? Oh, my bad. I thought the word was 2. Auto pay. So they're going to shore up. We have a block. So they had slip out the back. So maybe I was being too conservative. There's... oh, okay. So they don't even get to attack. Oh, that's great for us. Oh, but we don't get to play this at... ah, I got ahead of myself. Got ahead of myself. Silly Jedi. Does it come back? Ah, so many lines. I went too deep in the tank. Too deep in the tank. I think we still got it though, right? Yeah, because we just make these guys bigger and swing. Okay. Ooh, that was a close one. That was a close one. All right, this seems reasonable. We'll keep this. Question is, do we run out the disruptor on 1? I think we do. Actually, to save life, we go frontliner on 1, right? Rather have that killed. Then automaton. Interesting, interesting. So we have our valorous stance. So wish it was the corruptor, but we'll be able to tap next turn, right? especially if they leave up the assembler just to activate. We'll be able to play Disruptor, tap, get in there. We could Valorous Stance potentially. All right, respect. Not gonna double block. Breaker. Ooh, now we're talking. Now I want a Machiko's Rain, but I think I kind of like the value here. Right? Bounce that, tap that. Get in there. Let's go here. Tap this guy. Bounce here. Kind of want... I guess that's reasonable. It gives us an evasive threat. I think we still bottom because we have something to fly already, right? We're really looking for another land, so we can go like Stance plus Machiko's Rain. We could even bounce the assembler if we so choose, which may be the option, especially if they decide to like block tap spider with reach. Interesting little thing. All right, that's helpful. It's actually quite helpful for us. No blocks. So they are going to get to level that to 3. Frontliner. Play the proxy, bounce the spider. And then take some damage to do it for sure. Trigger here, bounce there. I think we bounced the more expensive thing that could block our flyer, right? And then a land lets us play 2 things next turn. Let's go here. So this guy's big enough to push through, and we get him for 5. And it also is another trigger here. They're gonna auto block here. We want a double spell, right? So I think we just attack this way. They take 5, fall down to 11. They're gonna get another blocker, play the flyer. They take it all. We knew that was gonna happen. They're going to get another flyer next turn. We're going to be able to... Machiko's Reign of Truth. The Power Stone is going to help us. So we buff here. Right? And then we could Valorous Stance the Assembler when they go... Yeah, this feels good to me. So we can buff the Arcane Proxy because these guys can come back from the dead. You can also buff themselves, right? No, yeah, so we buff the flyer, right? So the spider bites the bullet. This guy's gonna get through anyways. And then we buff the proxy. Okay, alright. This is interesting. I mean, they do have access to more mana than we do. They can't buff that. I mean, technically, I guess we can get rid of the spider, too. That's annoying. So, do we just kill the spider with our Valor Stance to make sure this gets in there? This is 1, 2... The problem is they're going to gain life. That's the annoying part. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This gets a buff 7. They make a copy. They gain some life. Seven, 8, and 9. They block here. Do we do some positive trading? We can make it indestructible. Go here. Play this. Buff the flyer. Oh man, they were so lucky to get that. So they have to block, pump here. They have profitable block. So all these are profitable blocks. But if they don't block here, they die, right? They go up to... Do we just pump this guy? We can pump one here and one here, and then they only have one good block or two good blocks. They could block here. Yeah, I think we go for it. And then buff here. Give them 2 free blocks, I guess. If they double block here, we can also block so that Kiki doesn't have a good block. Block here. I guess let's go here so these stop like double block shenanigans. They don't have the mana to activate Assembler. They block here, they go up. What I'm worried about is them. Yeah, this makes it so they have to block with the Flesh Gorger. If we had pumped here, this comes in for 9 for sure. Pumped here, then they have a free block. Yeah, they didn't want to do the math either. That was an interesting one. What is up, my fellow knights? Welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I, a Jedi, struggle more to play Magic, so hopefully you don't have to. If artifact synergies are your jam, mixed in with a little bit of mid-range, then you may have come to the right place, my friends, because that's exactly what's on the menu for today. We are brewing around with Urza, Prince of Kroog, capitalizing on both sides of him, both the artifact Anthem effect, giving a +2/+2 to all artifact creatures, and then the 6 generic mana to make a copy of any artifact we control. So we're running a ton of artifacts here in artifact synergy effects to kind of play. It somewhat could be an aggro, but it's more really feels like a mid-range list. We're going to play things on 1, 2, and 3, and then on 4, drop a big Urza to pump the team and swing in for a bunch of damage. So a couple of things we're doing here. Our early game is going to be Network Disruptor because it is an evasive artifact creature. So having a 3/3 flyer for 1 is very powerful, and it has the ability to tap down one of our opponent's blockers to hopefully get in some additional damage. We're running Hotshot Mechanic. No real vehicle synergies. I thought about putting Bankbuster in here, but it just didn't really fit the slot we were looking for. So it's mainly just an artifact creature 2/1 on turn 1, and then 4 frontline or Jotun frontliners, because hey, it becomes a 3/3 that we paid 1 for, and it pumps someone else and it unearths, so we can use it to chump block if we need to. Fading Hope and Valorous Stance is our interaction. Valorous Stance being able to get rid of big creatures that we have troubles with, as well as potentially protecting our Urzas and our other critical creatures, and then Fading Hope for that clean, efficient 1 mana bounce. We're running Machiko's Reign of Truth because this card is really one of the key ways we explode on the scene, right? With everything being an artifact creature, to include our foundries, right? This can easily be like a pump +5/+5, +6/+6, and to finish off the game with one of our evasive threats. Speaking of evasive threats, we're running a 3 Surge Engine, which is a fantastic card, coming down as a 3/2 for 2, and then we play a blue, and then it becomes unblockable. Very powerful card. We saw a handful of times our opponents forgot that it can't be blocked, and so they left back blockers trying to deal with it. Of course, on its own, it could still be pretty massive. You pay a blue and 2, and it becomes a 5/4 that can't be blocked. And then should we go into the late game where we're kind of struggling, we can easily just activate it for 4 blue and draw 3 cards. Now, of course, realize that this is 6 mana, which is once again the same thing that we can do with Urza. So there is a little bit of redundancy, a little bit of overlap there. Really, we want to capitalize on 4, but if we get to 6, we have 2 different ways of paying off. Patchwork Automaton, I feel like, is an auto-include in this list. It has some level of protection with Ward 2, so it's not going to get blasted in the early game. And since we have so many different ways of triggering it, this thing can get pretty big pretty quickly, and we're counting on that, plus doubling it with Urza's Anthem effect. On the 3-drop slot, we're running Liberator Urza's Battlethopter because it is evasive. It gets bigger on its own, even though we don't have too many ways of triggering it. And of course, it makes all our other artifact spells instant speed, which is very powerful as well, because then our opponent doesn't know what to prepare for on the subsequent turn, and we can have the ability to pump it as well. Steel Seraph is really what makes this deck tick. It is an evasive flyer, right? For 1 white, we get to play a 3/3 flying artifact creature, but then at the beginning of combat, we can give a creature vigilance, flying, or lifelink. primarily we're going to be going either Vigilance to have something like our Patchwork Automaton on block defense, Vigilance to protect against if we suspect the opponent having an Emperor up, or Lifelink to deal with the mono red decks and the various aggressive decks, right? Having a 5/4 unblockable Lifelinker is a very powerful swing. And then 2 Arcane Proxies that we can play on turn 3 to kind of double up on a couple things, right? It will level up our Liberator. It will trigger our Patchwork Automaton. It gets buffs by Magical's Reign of Truth, and then allows us to buy back both Valorous Stance and Fading Hope to get additional card advantage that way. And then finally, of course, Urza, top end, using it. It's a great thing if we get to copy things like Surge Engine, Patchwork Automaton, Arcane. Pretty much we're good copying everything, right? Network Disruptor to tap down a creature. Liberator is the only thing that we don't want to copy because it is legendary, but everything else is fantastic, right? Worst case scenario, we get to live the dream, draw 3 with Surge Engine, make a copy of Surge Engine, draw another 3 with Surge Engine. Of course, that's like 20 something billion mana, but you know. So a lot of fun. We are playing 4 Mishra's Foundries because they are activated as assembly workers, which are artifact creatures. So that gets the buff from Urza, as well as synergizing with Machiko's Reign of Truth, etc., etc. So that is the list, my friends. Hope you guys enjoy it. Our first initial brew with Urza, Prince of Kroog, the aggressive side. Before we get into gameplay, want to give a shout out to one of our great subscribers. Want to give a shout out to Vladimir Matsuk. Vladimir, thank you so much, my friend, for supporting the channel and me. It really does mean a lot to me. You are awesome, and that lets me know I'm going down the right path. So, Vlad, I hope you enjoy this Urza aggro deck. It's for you, my friend. This is kind of an awkward hand. We're going first, though. And I wish... I'm going to keep it. Now, the question is... if we're going to Mechanic or Engine Surge, or Surge Engine rather. I think playing Surge Engine is probably a little more important, right? It's a little mana inefficient, but I think it's going to be yeah, okay. So we weren't going to get an attack in anyways. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate, but not the worst. It's not the worst because now what we get to do is go Surge Engine plus attack, right? What we need to hope is that they don't hit if they don't have an exile effect, I'm going to feel pretty good about our position because we get to, yeah, that's fine. So here, yeah, I think, man, this could go our way. This could go our way in a big way. Now, next turn, we can make this one blockable, make this one a 5, swing, get in for 8. I think we can do it. And then Urza to finish them off. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. They didn't attack either, which is extremely interesting. They rather draw? Are we punished here for not playing Mechanic? I don't think so. I think getting in for 8 seems pretty powerful to me. And then, like, they just potentially could die next turn. They can't block, right? This creature can't be blocked. Okay, just making sure. It looks like our opponent didn't realize how Surge Engine works. So they take 8 here, fall to 9. They're gonna, obviously, if they get the... God, man, I don't know. I think it was worth it. And then next turn we could still play Urza and Mechanic, or we can make the other one. Okay, this is gonna be close. They are gonna get to draw here, right? And then if they draw and play, they can go land. Are we dead if they go 4, 8, 12. We're not dead. They do get 2 blockers, but... So, I think we're safe here. Yep, there's one. That means they don't have the dude. Okay, cool. Do they have the other Valiant? They do! Oh, it's exactly what we thought. We got there. We got there. Yes. Oh, so good. So good. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter because we could just level and swing anyways, but come on, let us Urza. Let us Urza. Urza! Nice. Oh, yes. So good. They kept looking at it, so it threw me off, but nice. They let us do it. Way to be a good sport. Nice. All right, so not the most busto start, but it is a start. And we can still curve out somewhat, so we'll keep it. I think it's doable. Would have liked to lead off with the mechanic, but I guess double frontliner is fine as well. Let's see what the opponent's got going on here. Have one piece of interaction that we could potentially get back eventually, which would be kind of nice. So I'm not opposed to that. Let's go ahead and start off with what we had planned. Of course, this could give the opponent... Ooh. Alright, well, we get to play both cards. I like that. Let's get in there for one. Still can't play our Arcane Proxy, but I think that's okay. And it is going to tap correctly, which I can appreciate. So next turn we can potentially attack in for 6. Okay, cool. Yep. No blocks. This is a race that I think we actually can win. We can fire this off instead of playing the mechanic. Yeah, I actually don't mind that. I think this is correct. Getting in for 8 here feels pretty strong to me. On the old plan B, which is just the swing. If they play something really big, we'll have the Valorous stance, right? Alright, take it and like it. Swing again. Oh, nice. Nice. So this can at least block a token last minute without them knowing. Leave the mechanic back to block Squee and get him for 6. I think we just get him for 6 here. I mean, it's a little awkward because I would have liked to get in the extra damage this turn, right? But I think that's okay. We're going to take 5 here. Thundering Raiju. Okay, depending on where they put the counter, we may... Okay. So we're going to take 3, 6, 8 here. They have one blocker for here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We got this. We got this. Slap in the Liberator. Right? 3. Yep. That does not kill us. And we got there. Because we can fire this guy off. And attack. And put 2 counters in the air to make sure that damage goes through. And wow. Alright. Boom goes the dynamite, baby. Nice. That worked out well. Plan B. Plan B. Alright. A little awkward, but not horrible either. Opponent's going first. I think we're going to keep this. And the question is whether we're going to... Alright, I think now we're going to go ahead and wait on the mechanic to put 2 counters on our automatons. Right? Because now we can go automaton plus mechanic. A little awkward with Liberator, but I think that's okay. Get him for 3 here. Ooh, nice. And we'll just block with the mechanic here. Get him for some damage. Trigger, trigger. I think we gotta get in while the getting's good. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. So next turn, we're gonna play Liberator. I think we liberate her at instant speed. Maybe we don't. Actually, if this is the... Oh, okay, they're angels. Okay, we will block. Get the treasure. Or do we not because we're the aggro deck, actually? You know what? I'm not going to block. I think we're an aggro deck. Swing with everything. Maybe use this as a trick, maybe not. We'll see how they block. Okay. We kind of forced our hand a little bit. And then maybe we can get some reach. So they didn't pitch. It's a little awkward. There's a little bit of tension here. And maybe we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they could... Man, these two are a little awkward right now. Wait. I'm confused. Why did this one... Oh, they destroyed artifacts. Got you. Got you. Okay. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, wait a second. Why did it... Okay. So... I guess we just fired this guy off right now, which is a little awkward. But then we may end up just playing this as a 5/4. So we're 1 mana away from it. This doesn't have... I thought this guy had flying. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Yeah, block here. I think we just got rocked. Which, I mean, hey, kudos to them, right? They're running the Brothers End, so they got us. And we could play it. It's a little too late now, right? Because they just keep making... Man, it's absolutely insane to me. Like, just how often everyone... And granted, I almost go out of my way not to play that card. I try not to play Wedding Announcement and Mirror because they're everywhere. Yeah, they got it. Good game. On to the next one. But it's crazy how often people flip that or get the full saga on me. And I, like, never do. It never gets there. Oh, well. Not really feeling this one. I mean, we have kind of our interaction. It's a little awkward, though. Mulligan. Okay, this is better. This is way better. Keep this. And... tuck a Machiko. I mean, we came here to play Urza, right? So I think we gotta keep Urza. I think that's just the way it has to go. That's all there is to it. Like, I wouldn't have minded keeping the Machiko, and maybe it should be. But, oh, alright, cool. Never punished. Never punished. And we get to make this unblockable and play a Reign of Truth. We can kind of curve out, honestly. Let's see if we can. This is going to be interesting. Valor Stance, that's going to be nice. That's going to pay off. So here, we'll take the 1. Nothing we can do about that. And this is going to be just a +2. But I think we want to get this ball rolling. Right? And then next turn, do we let this go and then just level it? Or do we continue to develop the board? The issue I have with that is whether they have... Okay, cool. They didn't have the whatchamacallit there. We're going to take 5 here. I think we can kind of race this. Think we can race this. I think I am going to play the Machiko. Oh, well, gosh darn it. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. So what is this? What is that? Do we go here? Or do we go here? Is this counterspell? Is it exile? Do we want the indestructible? Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. We're missing out on stuff. So it's counter magic? Is that what they left up? Am I just being too cautious here? There wasn't a pause, right? All right, you got me. You got me. What are they leaving up? Oh my goodness. I completely forgot they run that. The thing is in my version, I run. Yeah, they're just dead, right? Nice. Nice. I completely forgot about that. So I 100% forgot about reinforcements, or we would have been fine. Yeah, because what I would have done is Machiko... Man, they threw me off. Oh, if I remembered reinforcements, we would have won that game. Because I would have played Machiko's Reign of Truth and left up Valor Stance to kill the Harbin before they attacked. Or here, if we just did that before they... Right? Yeah, silly me, man. We would have taken... Let's see. We've taken... We were still at 20 that turn, right? So, yeah. No. We had taken some damage there. Oh, maybe we couldn't have won, actually. Machiko's Reign, get in there, hit, right? And then they go here. We just... Oh, yeah, because they got the +1 from Harbin. So we would have just killed Harbin. And they wouldn't have killed us. Yeah, we would have won that game. I just completely forgot about reinforcements. So, man. Oh, that was good. That was good. Struggle bus, baby. The struggle bus. Oh, man. We're going first. We have a Surge Engine, but we don't have the blue. So it's a little sketchy, right? Really need our third land. I'm going to mulligan. This is the same hand. The same hand. I guess tuck the Fading Hope. Not thrilled about that. At this point, I would have preferred the other hand was better. Because if we drew any land, we would have got there, right? Alright. Walk into the Play with Fire. Alright, no Play with Fire. So, we at least get a little something something, right? Liberator... Lightning Strike. Okay, that's fine. Joke's on them. We weren't going to be able to use it anyway. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to have a 3/4 flyer that could block. They're going to impulse this turn, so that bodes well. Land. Does this get buffed? Whenever you cast a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast that was greater than. So, I guess we go here. Right? Get in there. I have no doubt they have a way of killing Urza. No doubt about it. But I wanted to put the counter on this so they can't just play with fire it. They have to lightning strike it. Okay, that bodes well for us. So fire off. We can fire off the Mishra's Foundry if we wanted to be pretty aggressive. But I think at this point, if we get a pass here and they don't kill Urza, I think we're gonna leave. Ah! Gosh darn it. We had the window. We had the window. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I forgot. I could have played that. That was... Ew. Ooh, I'm going to be punished for that. I am going to be punished for that because we could have played that instant speed. Kumano, okay. Yeah, and they have the way of killing it. I am so silly. Jedi. Jedi, get your life together, bro. Get your life together, man. Alright, Valor stance. Okay. Been so straight. Maybe we should have waited so we could play it and keep it alive, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so let's do this the smart way this time. And nope, we don't fire this off. We just get in there. I mean, we're kind of winning this race. Do we get to top deck something sweet? All right, let's see what they play here. Maybe they tap out for a Raiju. We get to Valor stance it. That seems decent. Okay. We're going to take... Does it hit all creatures? To each opponent, each creature, planeswalker they control. All right, let's see how they attack. They leave backup blocker. I can respect it. I can respect it. We're going to take the 4, fall down to 12. Are they going to lose the festivals? Okay. Play with fire. Make our guy indestructible. I'm hoping that the pause is the... Okay, cool. Kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal, right? Land. Activate Foundry. Play this. Go to combat. Put a counter here. Not lethal. Not lethal. Yep, okay, that's a good sign. They're gonna draw discard. I think we have it. I think. Because push comes to shove, we have the frontliner. We could play at instant speed. Right? So as is, we're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? Gosh darn it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So flash this guy in, block the most damage. We don't get it back because this flipped, but we have 4 on the crackback. Chicken can't block. They can't do both. Oh my goodness. Oh, and we got the Urza. So let's win with Urza. Oh, no, 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 no. Cancel. Cancel. We'll just fire this off and swing. I mean, it wouldn't have done the damage. Wow, that was one heck of a game. That was one heck of a game. Nice. This was a little awkward. Little awkward. But guess we try it. Like, I don't think it's bad enough for us to go down a card. So let's go here. We'll get him for 2. Hopefully we draw like a sweet 3-drop. That would be nice, right? Going against humans, or soldiers. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly, without our surge protector, or... I mean, and we can't double up on Urza, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. Ew. It's a little on the gross side. So... Denick. We could block it with Urza. That's not great, though. Okay. That's not bad. Come on, give me a Seraph. Seraph off the top would be sweet. Okay, we at least get to... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's attack. They want to double block. I think we're okay with that. They want to take it all because they're going to gain 2 off of Denick, and or they have the Lord. They have the veteran, then I guess we're in a bit of a pickle, right? Maybe that was probably incentive. Okay, cool. Oh, they put the count. I gotcha. I gotta see what they're doing. See what they're doing. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I could get behind that. I can get behind that. Block here. They can't pump just yet. Gain the life back is probably harsh. Come on, give me a Seraph. Give me a Seraph. Recruitment officer, okay. I don't think that's gonna be enough. So we're not blocking here, or are we? Six. Man, we're even 1 shy, and we just die on the crackback if they have a Lord. So I think we have to slow roll it here. Next turn, we can make a copy of Disruptor. It's only artifacts, right? Yeah. Come on, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be close. I think we try, because well, we can, no, we can't. We can't even do it in response to this trigger, unfortunately. We won't be able to play a land. Ooh. Ooh. Wait a second. So hold on. This is going to give another a plus 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be 6. Attack, attack. Copy to tap. Tap one of them down. Yeah, actually, I think we take this. They didn't fire off the frontliner. Because we can play this, tap down, like... Ah, alright. That was a mistake, maybe, I guess. Oh, we can tap Denick down, though, in response. So I actually think that's what we do. Play a land, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. We got this. We got this. Whew, that was close. I think we're good. I think we're good. Because now, in response to them attacking... Oh, Fizzle sticks. And they could summon those 2 guys back. Okay. Block, block. So we have to tap Denick. Wait. If we tap the land, they don't get another haster that gets pumped, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Block 2. Ah, man. I don't know. I guess we just... Yeah. Ah, that's unfortunate. Copy this. Tap the Denic. And then I think we just still die. Maybe I should have waited till after they tapped. Yeah, they did it correctly. They did it correctly. Block. Block. Wait. Block. Yeah, man. So we should have not attacked there, I guess. Oh, man. Well, knights. So I want to make some modifications to this deck, right? I definitely do. I think we could do without the hot shot mechanics. I don't think they were impressive enough. Disruptor was solid. It actually won us a couple of games. So I think Disruptor is quite relevant. I would not be opposed to going up to 4 disruptors, but maybe that's not correct. Liberator was okay. The problem is that it's kind of almost our top end, right? And so it is evasive. Right, it's just, man, it stinks that we're playing 3 for a 1/2 right off the bat, right? But I do like its ability. I like that it's flash. I like that it's evasive. It just, maybe we need to like stack our deck a little bit higher on the top end, but I don't know. I liked having a low curve. I think there's definitely something to consider to maybe modify so the Fading Hopes are actually removal spells. Maybe these Valor stances, we need to worry a little less about protecting Urza and a little more. I mean, I like the idea that we could potentially protect our stuff, but maybe we want to streamline this a little bit. And so try maybe like, I don't want counter spells in this deck. I don't think that's correct. I think we're too aggressive to do that. So we could try these on like Destroy Evil. These maybe be, what is it, Lay Down Arms or something like that, right? The 1 mana and then adjust the mana base so we have more planes. Proxy was kind of iffy. Like, I liked the duality of it, but at the same time, I wasn't very impressed. So honestly, I think the 2 proxies can get cut and just be straight up another Surge Engine and the 4th Seraph. I don't have it. That's why we didn't. We were running 3. But, yeah, I mean, Urza did great. When we saw hitting 6 mana, just being able to make some copies of stuff was quite relevant. But really, we just want to make as many copies of Surge Engine, Patchwork Automaton, and Steel Seraph as we can. So I think that's what I would do. I think I would cut the 2 mechanics, go up to 2 disruptors. I'm not really sure, actually, when I think about it. Like, was the 1 point really that big of a deal? I kind of wasn't. I wasn't very impressed with it. So, hey, I mean, we were 3 crafting, right? So I think that's what I would do. I would cut the 2 Arcane Proxies, go a 4th Surge Engine and a 4th Seraph, because those are probably the 2nd best cards in our deck aside from Urza. And then swap the Fading Hopes, probably leave, maybe do a 3-3 split. 3 Frontliners, 3 Disruptors, cut these and turn all 4 of these to like removal. And then I think I would actually like this quite a bit, because we weren't really in a position where we were saving our Urza, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think that's what I would do with the deck moving forward. It just, man, we really need those Surge Engines to beat blue-white. They're just very fast. One of them, I misinterpreted the board right. Obviously, that one with the reinforcements, if I knew that, then I think we could have won that one. But yeah, hey, I'm struggling, so you guys don't have to. So probably a 2 out of 5 for this deck as is. But I think if we make the modifications needed, it could probably improve. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know down in the comments below. What do you guys think? I don't think someone else has brewed something like this. I know people have played around Urza, but I haven't really. I don't really look at other content. I don't have time. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys got ways to improve, because I do think there's something here. It just really the big part. It was just sticking either a Surge Engine or a Seraph, and then being able to pump it with Machiko. So yeah. Alrighty. We will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you made it this far in the video, please do consider dropping a sub. It means a lot to me. Really helps out the channel. And if you feel so inclined, absolutely no requirement whatsoever, please do check out our Patreon, see if that's something you're interested in. But that will do it. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and riding the struggle bus. Until next time, as always, happy gaming.